Hi, I'm Terry and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. I'm going to show you a quick and easy card idea, a Christmas card idea, that you can make with the help of your Big Shot. My card base is going to be 8.5 by 5.5, scored on the 4 1/4 mark. And then I'm going to add to it a layer of Whisper White. I'm going to stamp on this layer first by using the retiring stamp set that's called Seasonal Snapshot 2015. I've taken the Merry and the Christmas, and I'm going to stamp it on this layer using Cherry Cobbler. And normally I stamp at the bottom, but this time I'm going to stamp part way up the layer. Like so. Now I'm going to use my Big Shot and I'm going to create a window in the front, on the front of this layer. So I've got my magnetic platform, bottom standard cutting pad, I've got my cardstock, and then to that I'm going to take the smallest star framelit from the Star Framelits dies pack, and I am going to die cut a star on this layer. Okay, top standard cutting pad, hold it in place and then run it through, and that'll create a star window. There we go. Now, before I adhere this onto the front of my card, I am going to have a small piece of Dazzling Diamonds glimmer paper that is going to be underneath the star, and it'll add a little bit of sparkle. But it's very hard to adhere this rough side of the glimmer paper to cardstock. It tends not to stick. So here's a tip for you. Kind of figure out where you want that square to be, and then adhere it to the card base instead of to the layer. You can pretty much figure out where it's going to be, and it doesn't matter if you're a little bit off underneath, nobody will know. So I've got that. Now the next thing I'm going to do is bring in some of this fabulous ribbon. It is the silver 1/8 inch ribbon, and I'm going to add a piece of this ribbon to my star. So I'm going to measure it, and then I'm going to add a little bit further so I can fold it over the top of my layer and adhere it down flat on the back side. I'm going to attach this ribbon to the front of my card using a mini glue dot. Now the mini glue dot's a little bit wider than the ribbon, but that's okay because I'm going to add a bow on top of it so it'll actually hide the mini glue dot from showing. And I'm going to adhere this. Just need to trim a little bit off so it doesn't show through my star. Okay, so I've got my ribbon like that, and then the next thing I'm going to do is create a bow. I leave my ribbon on the bolt so I don't waste it. I make my bow and then I cut it off the bolt like so. And then I'm going to take a second mini glue dot. This time it'll be large enough because it's going to adhere to the knot. The knot's a little bit bigger. So I'm going to adhere that on like so. And then I'm going to adhere the entire layer to my card front using some Stampin' Dimensionals. I'll put one in each corner. And I'll bring this in Adhere it down like so. And there we go. A really quick and cute and very easy to create Christmas card idea for those of you that are still struggling with an idea for your Christmas cards this year. Now, if you wanted to bump it up a notch, you could add maybe some of the little star embellishments. You could stamp this in Versamark and emboss it with silver embossing powder. There's lots of things you could do to bump this up a notch, but for now, I'm very happy with the way it is. For a complete listing of the supplies that I used and the measurement for the cardstock, please hop on over to my blog, www.nutsaboutsstamping.com. While on my blog, make sure that you look through lots of other Christmas card sample ideas. I've tried to share several with you this year. You can also check out my Creative Express Club, which is ongoing, or you can place an order for the products I used. Remember that many of the holiday catalog items are going to be retiring in the first few days of January, so don't wait and be disappointed because all products are as supplies last. I'm Terry. I'm nuts about stamping. See you next time. Bye for now.